Okay, so let's look at 5, 6, and 7 here. Okay, 5, 6, and 7. So we're taking the exact same ideas we were just doing, but we're going to throw a variable in there. So number 5 says find each value or measure. Number 5 is wanting just x. So let's look at where x is. It's a part of this expression that is representing this arc from R to S. What other information do they give us? They give us this arc from S to T. So if I trace those two together, how much of the circle have I traced? 180 degrees of it, half of it. So those two put together equals 180. So 15x minus 26 plus 26 equals 180. So negative 26 plus 26, that cancels. We just have 15x is equal to 180. So when we divide both sides by 15, 180 divided by 15, I'm not going to risk screwing this one up, 12. We get 12. Now, if you really want to be thorough and check that, go back and plug it in. 15 times 12 minus 26 plus 26 should give you 180, and it does. Okay, let's look at number 6. Number 6. 18x minus 2 is labeling this arc, and we also have 15 degrees beside it. Now, that is not half of our circle. It's definitely not half of our circle. We don't have all of the arcs labeled, so there's definitely no way that it's going to be 360. What we do have labeled is this 103 over here. And if we extend the segments, we can see that those are two intersecting lines that intercept those arcs. So that means that 18x minus 2 plus 15 is equal to 103 because they're vertical. So those two pieces together are equal to the 103. So we've got 18x plus 13 is equal to 103. Subtract 13, we get 18x is equal to 90. Divide by 18, and I think that's 5. Yep, x equals 5. And again, if you want to be thorough, check your answer. Go back to your expression, 18 times 5 minus 2 plus 15, and that should equal, what did I do? I did 180, not 18. It's fun times. There we go. Should equal 103, and it does if you type it in correctly. Okay, any questions about 5 and 6? Let's look at number 7. Okay, number 7, we've got an x expression on this side of the circle, an x expression on that side of the circle. They are not half of our circles, but it's the same scenario we just looked at. If we extend AC, we extend BD. Intersecting lines form vertical angles, and those are the arcs that go with those vertical angles. So those values are, or those expressions are equal to one another. 8x plus 12 is equal to 10x minus 22. So let's solve. Let's subtract the 8x from both sides. 12 is equal to 2x minus 22. Add 22 to both sides. 34 is equal to 2x. Divide by 2. 17 is our x. This one asks for a little bit more information than just x. So then let's go back to let's look at what they are asking us for. The measure of arc AD. AD is this arc. Well, that's the arc that's labeled with 8x plus 12. So 8 times 17 plus 12. $148. please do label that with degrees. Okay, the x is just a number, but the measure of the arc has a degree symbol on it. Okay, how about arc CD? CD is this little piece right here. Well, that piece plus the piece we just found, that does form a semicircle. That is half of our circle. So 180 minus the 148, 32. Yeah, 32 degrees. And then finally, how about the measure of arc BDC? So we start at B, go to D, end up at C. It is everything but the 10x minus 22, which is also 148 because it's equal to the arc on the other side. So 360 minus the 148 is going to give us BDC. 212. Okay. You could have also added up 32, 148, and 32. That should also equal 212. All right, these last two, I'm just going to get you started on them, and I'm going to let you finish out number 8 and 9. So let's look at these two. Number 8 here. Again, we're starting by solving for x. We have x in both of these expressions. The first one is the arc from J to K. The second one is the arc from K to L. That is, those two together do form the semicircle. So half of it, so the two put together, 5x plus 23 plus 17x minus 41 is 180 degrees. I'm going to let you finish it from there. Let's look at number 9. We have x's in all of our arcs except for the arc from y to v. So what's the measure of the arc from y to v? 90, because the central angle is a right angle. So if we look at it, now we have all of the arcs. We've traced out the entire perimeter of the circle. So if we add them all together, it should equal 360.